Well, having enough of the vaccine continues to be a major issue in the fight against the pandemic. Pat Bean reports on what you need to know about getting the vaccine and what that means for returning to normalcy.
The slow rollout of the vaccine across the nation has been frustrating for those longing for an end to the pandemic that has been raging for the past year. In Indiana, wait times to get the vaccine can be up to a month, and the state is still vaccinating only healthcare workers, first responders, and those 70 and older. Even with the promised influx of more doses on the horizon, Lana DeBabo, the director of vaccine initiatives for IU's COVID-19 medical response team, says it will be months before enough people can be vaccinated to reach a herd immunity.
The faster we can do this, the better we are off as a country, so that we can start our trajectory or our journey back to normal.
DeBabo said that although the vaccines have shown to be 95% effective, they don't reach that level of protection until 2 weeks after the second shot. So, while you may be partially protected after the first dose, and even more so after the second, you still need to follow the CDC guidelines of using preventative measures against the virus.
I'm more than 2 weeks out of my second dose, and I continue to do the same: work from home, social distance, and wear a mask. And I would encourage people not to think of it as, okay, well, the vaccine didn't change anything. It actually does. It makes me personally not susceptible to getting severely ill, and that is a huge step forward.
The next step in the state's immunization plan is for those 65 and older to be eligible to get the vaccine. Governor Eric Holcomb hopes that will begin within days.
We are protecting the most vulnerable people who are dying. They will never get a second chance at this. So I really appreciate that approach.
DeBabo says getting everyone on board with getting the vaccine is critical to reaching a herd immunity. And while DeBabo says with the vaccine there is light at the end of the tunnel, now is not the time to relax in the fight against COVID-19.
It is more important now to practice those, because we have new variants and new mutants that are risky, that have higher transmission rates. And when we see higher transmission, is followed by higher deaths.
For Indiana Newsdesk, I'm Pat Bean.
There are many locations to get the vaccine, including Kroger stores. However, the same age restrictions still apply.